Shake the bottle of diamond dust deoxidizing cream thoroughly, as separation may occur during storage. Lightly tap the open bottle until dots of diamond dust are spread over the surface of the headlight. Diamond dust will not hurt the paint, so don't be concerned if some of it gets on the car's paint. This is a key feature that separates the EZ1 product from most all of its competitors. Most kits on the market require masking of painted areas. This adds significantly to the labor time of the process and reduces profitability. The EZ1 headlight restoration process can be completed in less than 15 minutes. Once you have completed applying the diamond dust to both headlights in this fashion, take out the handheld scrubbing pad with the blue glove wrapped around it. At this point, the pad will be used to spread the diamond dust over the entire surface of the headlight. Later on, we will use the pad for another step in the process, but for now we are simply using it as an applicator to spread the diamond dust. When complete, the entire surface of the headlight should be green with no voided areas. You should alternate between headlights as shown in order to allow the deoxidizing quality of the diamond dust to work properly. Once this is completed, take the cordless drill with the special EZ1 tool installed and work the pad around the headlight with a constant movement. It is recommended that you start with a slow speed to avoid slinging of the diamond dust, and work up to the fastest drill speed as the diamond dust is worked into the headlight. Some headlights will require more time than others with this part of the process. If a headlight has visible film or obvious residue on the surface, it will be necessary to spend more time on it. The special tool is equipped with a foam pad to prevent too much pressure being applied to the headlight. The velcroed pad on the tool is reusable and usually will last for approximately 8 to 10 cars before needing to be discarded. This too can be influenced by the severity of the headlight surface. If you have a heavy film on the headlight, you will get a better result with a newer pad. If a headlight is simply oxidized with no visible film or residue, an older pad will suffice. Once the surface has been cleaned and scuffed adequately, take the handheld pad previously used as an applicator and rub the headlight from one end to the other. As you begin to rub a section, you will feel and hear a roughness under the pad. As you continue to rub that section, the roughness should smooth out. This is an indication that that section is finished and prepared for the next step in the process. You can use pressure while rubbing the headlight without being concerned about damaging the headlight. The pad is not abrasive enough to scratch the lens, even with a fair amount of pressure. You should cover every square inch of the headlight with the pad during this stage of the process. When you have completed one headlight, flip the pad over to use the unused side for the other headlight and repeat the same process. When both headlights have been rubbed adequately with the handheld pad, take a clean, lint-free cloth and wipe up the diamond dust. Be careful to clean any residue out of cracks and crevices, as the diamond dust tends to get inside them. It is important to remove all remnants of the diamond dust at this stage. Once you have thoroughly cleaned both headlights with a clean, dry wiper, use the 2 pre-moistened wipes in the kit to do a final clean. The pre-moistened wiper will assure that no diamond dust is left on the headlight before the final stage of the application. Since the wiper is moistened with alcohol, the first headlight will be completely dry by the time you are finished cleaning both headlights. Now you are ready to apply the EZ1 lens guard as the final stage of the process. Take the small vial and pour the entire contents into the cup provided in the kit. It is important to stress to customers to use the entire contents on each vehicle and not to save back some for another vehicle. This will assure that a proper amount is applied to each headlight and will contribute to the longevity of the application. Take the cotton applicator pad included in the kit and dip it into the lens guard in the cup. The liquid will wick into the pad and you are ready to apply it to the headlight. Take the pad and start on one end of the headlight and move the pad across the surface of the headlight very slowly. It is not necessary to use a lot of pressure. As you begin a new pass, overlap the previous one by 50 to 70%. This will allow for an adequate amount of the lens guard to be applied and minimize the areas that may be missed. Always move the pad across the surface of the headlight in the same direction. Keep making passes over the headlight surface until the entire area has been covered. Check for areas that you might have missed right away. Once the product begins to dry, it is more difficult to correct mistakes, so look for them right away before going to the other headlight. Any corrections you make at this stage should flow together nicely and result in a smooth finish. Once you are satisfied that the first headlight is complete, move to the second one and repeat the same process. Once complete, examine your work for flaws and correct right away as previously mentioned. Once the second headlight is complete, look for any remnants of the lens guard that may have gotten on surfaces outside the headlight area and clean them right away. The headlight should not be touched for approximately 20 to 30 minutes. Once dry to the touch, meaning it is not tacky, the customer can drive the car. The product takes a full 72 hours to cure, so the customer should not wash the car for that time period. This may cause the product to fail and void the warranty.
You've had an opportunity to view the application of the headlight restoration. You can see that this is a very effective product and it has a lot of potential for sales for our company. So in order to get started with the program, you can order a starter kit from the manufacturer at no cost. We're going to put an email address up in a moment, but I want to tell you a little bit about what you're going to receive in that kit. First of all, you're going to get a cordless drill. It's just a regular drill. Any cordless drill will work, but we're going to send you a drill with the kit. It's going to also have this special tool needed in the application with the scrubber pad on it as well. You're going to also get a total of 12 of the scrubber pads in the kit, so you can do usually 8 to 10 cars with one, so you have enough to do about 100 cars with this initial stock. You're also going to get a box of demo kits, which is going to have 15 demo kits in here, and those will also be able to be reordered through the CCP samples department once they run out. You don't have to order those again from the manufacturer. And then you're going to get a piece of literature that is going to explain the reseller program, the literature that comes with it, the how to charge for it, and a good explanation of the reseller program. So now we're going to put up the email address of Mr. Leon Bowler on the screen. If you email Leon, he will send you out one of these starter kits to get you going. My suggestion is that you, when you get your kit, that you do your personal cars, practice, rub some headlights, do your neighbor's car, your family, go to some customers maybe that you're comfortable with, and just practice. Do at least 5 or 6 vehicles before you attempt to go out and make a sales call, because there are some nuances to the application that you're going to want to learn, and the only real good way to learn it is to actually do the application. We're going to talk about the 3 distribution channels that we have to sell this product through to make it successful for our company. The first distribution channel is going to be through new car dealerships. It's an exclusive program, an exclusive kit just for the dealers, the new car dealers, and their service departments. Second, that we have what's called a sales and service shops program for all those companies that are servicing vehicles but are not new car dealers. That's also a resale program with promotional support, and we'll explain all about that. The third channel of distribution is going to be what we call the end user program, and that's going to include a retail program and also a program for in-house service for end users. And we'll go into detail on each one of these programs and give you some guidelines and some tools how to sell them successfully. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the new car dealership program. Now, as we said in the introduction, this is exclusive to new car dealers. So the product that I'm holding in my hand, and you're going to receive the part numbers and information on exactly what product this is, but this specific kit is only for the new car dealers. And this program that you see in front of me is only for the new car dealers. So basically the way this will work is you go in, you find the right buyer, whether it's the service, the service manager or the general manager, the decision maker, you're going to want to go in and sell them on the demo. As you've seen in the application video, the demo is a very stark demo. It's very eye-opening, dramatic, and it's going to really wow your prospective customer. So once you've done that and you've shown them how effective the product is, then you move into explaining to them the profitability of the product for them. Not only is this going to save them money over the existing way that they're perhaps restoring headlights on their used cars, it's going to turn into a profit center for their service department, something they can promote and upsell to their customers and make additional profits. So in order to support that, we're going to provide them with all kinds of promotional material. The sandwich board sign goes in the driveway. The brochures with the holders are going to go on the counters. These bulletins are going to a checkoff bulletin that if a customer refuses the service, they can attach this to the invoice as a reminder to the customer later on they're going to need it. And then the posters that the manufacturer is also going to provide, such as this, which is the one you see behind me. Posters like this will also be included. So you have a tremendous amount of promotional material so that the dealer can promote this to their customers. There's also a SPIF program that we recommend, and basically the way the SPIF program works is the service writers who actually recommend the service to their customers get a SPIF from the dealership for doing that. Sometimes it's $5, sometimes it's $10. This motivates the service writers to bring this up to customers and include that on the estimate when they try to get the customer to purchase it. In some dealerships, what they also do is give these to the applicators, whether they're in the detail department or the service department. They give a SPIF to them to keep them motivated to look for vehicles that need the application as well. This card that the manufacturer provides us is just a reminder. We don't get involved in the SPIF program other than suggesting it to the customer so that if they're going to charge, let's say, $80 for the service to their customers, they can boost that up to $90 and give $10 back to their service writers and their applicators. It's a great way to motivate the service writers to keep this in front of their mind so that they bring it up to customers. That's really the key. If the service writers don't look at the headlights and suggest it to the customers, many times the dealership won't be turning over kits and we're not making any money. It's a very important aspect of it to suggest that. So you make the sale, you get them excited, you make the sale, and then what you would do is arrange for the, obviously like any other order, you would write an order, it will be shipped from your nearest DC into the dealership, and then the sales literature and the promotional material, you have an option. You can either have that sent directly to the dealer from the warehouse, or you can have that sent to your house, and once you've made the sale, you arrange to set the program up. You make an appointment and say, I'm going to be in on such and such a day. We're going to set the program up. We're going to train the applicators on that day. We're going to bring the literature in. We're going to talk to the service writers and get them all excited about the product. And we're going to just launch the program at your dealership. You get the sandwich board signs set up in the driveway, all the literature and posters, and train the applicators and launch the program. So it's kind of good to walk the materials in, because it's an event that you're launching the whole program with them. So once you get the program launched, it's good to go back and check on, make sure the applicators are comfortable, making sure the service writers are bringing it up to customers. If there's any issues that come up, you want to be there and be able to support the program by regular visits and support to the customer. So now we're going to talk about the Sales and Service Shops program. Basically what this is any service shop that's not a new car dealer. Basically any reseller that's servicing vehicles. would qualify for this program. It's not a new car dealer. This program is very similar to the new car dealership program with a few differences that we want to explain. First of all, the warranty on this particular program is 1 year instead of 2 years as it is on the new car dealer. Some of the signage is different and some of the literature is different. The kit itself is actually a different look to it. It's called the Safe Lights Kit. And it again has a 1 year warranty instead of 2. The same minimums apply, the same pricing structure applies as was explained in the literature that we talked about earlier. But basically these accounts would be places like your body shops and service repair centers. Also good prospects would include windshield repair outfits. Those are very good because they already have installers out in the field installing windshields, and this becomes a very nice sell-up for them. They've already spent the money to have the technician go out there and do the windshield, and now this is a sell-up that they can do while they're there. In many cases they can integrate it into the installation they're already doing while the windshield's drying, while the other things are taking place. They're doing the headlights and they're making additional revenue for their company. It's also a great place for the SPIF program to be effective. They're already paying, in many cases they're paying those installers commissions, and they pay them additional SPIF on top of that. It becomes a great incentive for the installers to bring up the program. That's one of the reasons we brought on a single pad version of the tool. But what we found is they want to send the tools out with the technicians in the field, but they don't want to buy 12 pads each time. So we have a put-up now of one tool and one pad that you can sell to those type of places that have outside technicians. But again, this is a very effective program, and again, this is a very profitable program for you and for your customers, so that you're introducing this as a profit center for your customer, not a consumable, not an expense, but something whereby they're going to be able to make money for them and for their employees, and provide a valuable service for their customers. What we find is that a lot of the headlight restoration products on the market require a lot more labor, there's masking involved, there's sandpaper involved, they're not as effective, they don't offer the same warranty. You're going to find that your customers are going to be doing something in the way of headlight restoration, but they're probably using some program that is very reactive. If a customer asks them about it, they'll do it. What we're offering is a very proactive program where we're providing promotional literature, SPIF programs, training for the technicians. The support that we give and the warranty that the manufacturer offers is very unique in the marketplace, so that we're going to be able to offer a better mousetrap, so to speak, for your customers, and something that they'll view as much less labor intensive for the applicators to do, thereby saving them money. This process, as you've seen, can be done in less than 15 minutes with no masking and so forth. So it becomes very profitable because it's something the technicians and the installers can do quickly, efficiently, and do it in a way that's very pleasing to the customer and very profitable for the company. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the segment on end users. So this would be two distinct types of end users. One would be a consumer, which would be distributed through a retail channel, such as a Napa Auto Parts store, an Ace Hardware, or someplace like that that would be locally owned, and we would be able to get our product in there. It's the same method, using a demonstration for the owner or manager, showing them the difference in our product, and then explaining the promotional materials that we provide to sell his product through the store. This is the retail put up for the product, which includes a kit with a 1-year warranty, a microfiber towel, the power scrubber tool plus one pad, and everything that a consumer needs to do one vehicle. We also use the single kit for refill purposes. This is called the clip strip or the end user kit. So basically the customer would buy one with the tool, and obviously wouldn't need a tool for a second vehicle, so they could buy the refill kit at a lower cost. So we provide a display for the retail store, such as you see here, and we also provide literature. Many times they'll just put these on the counter, and we also have a sandwich board sign that they can use out front of the store if they want also. I have found this to be an effective pull-through strategy type of environment, where if I put the product in that local store, now I can go out to my customers and contacts in the area, do demonstrations, and pull that business through the store, thereby supporting my customer and bringing business to them. So it's another idea to pull the business through a retail store. Also in this segment of end users, we also have customers that buy the product in bulk and consume it on using it on vehicles that they're working on in their own shops. These would include your municipalities, your county and state government DOTs, any fleets where they have in-house repair. There's a tremendous amount of these end users that have this problem of headlight oxidation and unsafe headlights. Very expensive to replace those headlights. Again, we have a very effective and easy to use, short labor. You know, it's doesn't take a long time for them to do, so there's not a lot of labor involved. So this product can be very competitive and very useful in those environments as well. So this kit is the kit we would sell to them. It's the same kit that we have on the clip strip for the retail store, but it's just in a bulk put up. There's 24 to a case, and you can sell that case at a reduced cost to your customer because they're consuming it for themselves and not selling it to a reseller.